Continuing the introduction to Tigernet tutorial, I'd like to go over to how to create an assignment. That's probably the last major thing to go over, and I'd like to defer to some extent to department heads to guide exactly how gradebooks should be set up, because it's going to be varying a little bit from course to course, but most of what I'm going to show you right now is universal. So what I'm going to illustrate here is I'm going to set up an assignment for, let's say, for this math class. Go under assignments, and I want to add an assignment. So I'll type in the name of the assignment. Let's say test 10. I can put a more detailed description here if I wish. Because there's a limit to how many characters, only 255 can go in that one. I can put more in this one. In addition, I can attach a download if I wanted to give a detailed test outline, that kind of thing. I can click on downloads and go to a file where I have an outline prepared. Then what I need to do is I need to, it's going to be added to the gradebook, that's already checked. Added to the cumulative grade, that's already checked. Published grade, that's already checked. But I need to have an abbreviation, so I'm just going to call it T10 for test 10. Maximum points, I'm going to mark it as a percentage, so out of 100. Factor 1, if it's going to have the same weighting as all my other tests, then they're going to have the same factor 1. If it's some special mega test, I might give it factor 2, but quite likely that would be in a different category. There's even here a Dropbox opportunity, but I'll leave that for, well, let's walk before we run. It's possible to have students submit their assignments online. Then I have to select here the assignment type. Well, this was a test. You can see that we have an exhaustive list of possibilities here. I'm putting down test, but there's quite a lot to choose from there. And I will, while I'm here, just point out that even for just night work, so just at the end of the class you say I want you to do page 127 questions 3 ABC, 4 ABC, and number 8 for night work. Even if your night work is not going to be included in the gradebook, you still need to create an assignment for it. It doesn't take very long. That way the student, their parent, their advisor, their housemaster, anyone can check and say what homework has been assigned. It's all in one place. They go to Tigernet and they'll see that it appears what work they have to do that day. If you are choosing night work, and you just put test here, then you would click off the add to gradebook, etc., because it is not going to go in there. And then you click a date. Here I could click different dates. I have two classes of the same course, so I could, if I wanted, I could choose different dates for this test, or I can put a date in here and it'll apply to both of my classes. And then when I've done that, I just hit save, and if I have another assignment to create, save and add another. So at the beginning of the term, if you're creating all of your assignments, you could do them all in a row by hitting save and add another until you finish them all. I'm not going to do that right now, because if on May 30th my math students saw that they had another test coming up, they might just flip out. So I think we'll leave it right now, preserve a little bit of sanity. Anyway, that now appears in my list of assignments, and also every student will go to their My Day page and they can click on their assignments like this. Their page looks very similar to ours. They can go to their assignment center and that test would appear, and they can do that at the beginning of the term, and if I've assigned my test dates in advance, they'll see everything mapped out in front of them.